Welcome to Bothering the Band. My name is Ryan Bynack. With me, as always, Abigail Ann Levy. And today's episode is another mini episode leading up to Bumblefest 2023 in West Palm Beach, Florida, September 1st and September 2nd. And today we have Brian of the band Dusted. We thought he was in LA. He's not. He's in Canada. This one is a little glitchy, but damn, is it fun. Trust us. Brian, Dusted, Bothering the Band, Bumblefest. Hell yeah.
Can you hear me?
Hello, Brian. Yes, I can hear you. Abby, can you hear him?
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Brian, welcome to Bothering the Band. We are happy to have you. We're happy to be working with Bumblefest. And building up to Bumblefest, we're doing these like mini promo episodes with some of the headliners. And we dig Dusted. We're stoked to have you. I don't know if you looked into what we do, but we have some really fucking dumb questions for you.
Great. No question is too dumb.
Okay, well, I mean that's a challenge we are willing to step up and test. But why don't we start with where are you at in the world?
I'm in a town of 600 called Canning, and that's in Nova Scotia, on the Atlantic coast of Canada.
Oh no shit! I don't know why I thought you were in LA.
No,
Oh, you broke up. Abby, did he break up for you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's that Nova Scotia internet.
it's true.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. We might have to maybe like log off, log back in. Um, Ryan, have you ever been to Florida?
Yeah, I've been to Florida. I mean, a couple times as a kid.
Okay.
My grandparents had a trailer somewhere in Florida. I can't remember where, and I have some cousins there.
Nice. This is your first Bumblefest though?
It is, yeah. I have not played Florida very often. I've played maybe I think twice with Holy Fuck, and that's it.
Oh, cool. I know them. When was this?
We opened for okay, so we had a festival show at one point where the festival something happened and it was canceled, and we ended up on a bill opening for Tricky in Tampa. Um, and that was kind of I don't know. There's some funny stories there, and then we played a festival in St. Augustine. I can't remember the name of the festival, but Bad Brains played. That's the only band I remember, and that was it. So I guess over the course of the last who knows 10, 12 years, I don't know.
All right. All right. Now we're talking. Okay, who's the first person you call when you get good news?
Oh, geez, I don't get good news. It's been so long, I can't even think. Like maybe my wife.
You didn't immediately call her and be like, I'm gonna be on Bothering the Band. It's great news.
It would be my wife, yeah.
Nice. Good answer. She's a big listener, so I think you nailed it. Uh and maybe we should have your wife for this question. When's the last time you physically dusted? Follow-up question: do you or have you ever owned a feather duster?
Oh, I dusted a couple days ago because I had friends coming and staying here, and yeah, as one would, you dust when your friends are coming. And I've never owned a feather duster. As far as I remember, I did at one point, but it's Swiffer all the way.
I feel like that's the non-creepy adult feather duster. Okay. I'm hoping you know who you definitely will. Okay. Guster or the infamous string dusters?
I don't know the string dusters, the infamous string dusters. Guster, maybe. How about cluster? I would go for
Ooh.
cluster. Can I offer column B?
Yes. Yes. There are no incorrect answers on Bothering the Band. However, that is the correct answer. Abby, tell him who the infamous String Dusters are.
They're a bluegrass band. They're a lot of fun though.
Sounds about right. Any infamous string band that plays bluegrass, and it should be from Colorado, definitely.
Don't they skew like jam bandy though? I thought am I thinking of something else? I'm thinking of String Cheese Incident. Okay, this happened to me recently. If you take a bite of a sandwich or a burger, do you stay within that side, or have you ever turned it and taken a bite from a completely different side? I told you they were dumb questions.
I mean, it's I don't know if this counts, but yeah, I have, because a burger, it's gonna like everything's gonna squeeze out the other end. And so as a way of saving it, from complete ruin, I'll turn it around and bite at it, everything that's coming out the back end. So
and kind of push the leverage back to the middle. I hear you.
Yeah.
This question comes from watching my daughter.
I did that just yesterday.
Yeah, good. That's great. This question comes from my daughter, just watching her chaotically eat a burger, and it just having like random bites around the side. And she's 9, so I let her get away with it. But I was like, I wonder if any adult is just throwing caution to the wind.
My daughter eats her burger from the top. Like I think she doesn't like burgers yet. So she'll just eat the bun. And so rather than saying no to a burger, she'll opt to have one and then just kind of flip it sideways and just eat the top of the bun. And then ultimately she'll just hand it back to us saying she's done. And it looks like a mouse got to it or something. It's just like half a bun and the whole burger is still there.
I dig that. That's a good part of the bun, the middle part.
Yeah, right on the top. Yeah.
That's how Abby eats her hot dogs. Oh man. Oh, sticking with the food questions. When's the last time you had a corn dog?
Oh dear. As a Canadian, now that you know I'm not from LA, we rarely have corn dogs. And I think at some point, there's been pogo dogs. So I don't really know if that's just a brand name thing, but pogo dog is kind of like your store-bought version of a corn dog. But that's, I think, all that we would have in Canada. I don't think you would ever go anywhere and get like a corn dog, or at least not out here on the East Coast. It's a very American thing.
You're right. You're right. That kind of really dropped the ball when I thought you were American. We were giving you all these excuses, You're like, he's from LA. We have to reschedule. He's from LA, but now I'm just kidding. Okay. We're sticking with weird stuff. Do you own, or have you ever owned, a letter opener?
Never.
Yeah, me neither. Abby, I feel like that's something you have nearby.
Never trust anyone with a letter opener. The only letter openers I've ever seen used as like a prop or anything, it's always in a murder mystery. It's never for opening letters. It's always
yeah, murder. Oh, devils. All right. Do you have anything? We'll go Canada here, because I don't know if you know this, we have evolved into a Canadian music podcast. We've had, I think, our Canadian guests outnumber our American guests, or it's very close. Because we've had a lot of Canadian guests this year, especially. Do you have dollar stores or 99-cent stores where you are?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Dollarama.
Okay.
We have a whole bunch of dollar stores. I was at one just yesterday. I feel like as much as you think these are kind obscure and kind of dumb questions, they're actually hitting like they're hitting on like things that have happened in my life in the last couple of days, like eating the burger from ass end and dollar stores, dusting. All of these things have just happened. I just went to a dollar store. I never go to the dollar store. I went, I think, just yesterday or the day before to get my daughter some bubble solution. She was at a birthday party and they gave her like a free thing of like bubbles for blowing bubbles, and she came home and immediately spilled it all and started crying about it. So I was already running errands. So I was like, okay, I'll get you some. So I went to the dollar store. What a great place to buy, $1 thing of bubbles.
Yeah, no, 100%. So we've been following you around. That's how we do our research. Bumblefest gave us your home address, so we've just been sitting outside. But how old is your daughter?
She's almost 5. She's like 4.5, but
dollar store is a game changer with a young kid, because I do it with my daughter often. One, dollar store envelopes, cards, bubbles, disposable things are dollar store game changer. And then also you can give your child like $10 and say buy whatever you want, and they can get 8, 9 really shitty, crappy things, but it feels like a big deal. So highly recommend. Just if you need to waste some time with a young kid, that's the way to go. Okay, we'll see if this hits. Also, do you have a junk drawer in your home? Do you have one drawer that you put a bunch of random shit?
Oh, you just cut out there. Did you? Are you talking about junk drawer? Is that what I heard? Do I have a random shit drawer?
Yes, that's what I said.
I have like one here, one there. This is upstairs in my studio, and I now have like 5 junk drawers. You're only supposed to have one in every house, and it makes it like a special junk drawer. Even though it's just junk, there's something special about it. Like it's the one guilty pleasure drawer where you throw everything. And somehow we just got everything wrong when we moved here. We were, as moving's always hard, and you kind of allow yourself a few like kind of maybe a few more indulgences and quick easy fixes, and somehow we ended up with like a whole dresser of junk. And then we have I swear we have like 5 junk drawers in the house right now.
That's the way to go though, man. And then because if you have one like I do, honestly, depending on who went into it last, you can't open it because a tape is like blocking it or something, or you go into it and you stab yourself with like a random tack or some shit.
It's true. That's why you got to rub it. You got to poke around with something else.
You need it. That's why you need a letter opener for the junk drawer. So what, Abby, I'm gonna include you in this question too. What's the most random or weirdest thing in your junk drawer?
I don't have a junk drawer yet.
Yeah, you just moved. That doesn't count. You will very soon, because all the fucking nuts and bolts you're dealing with. Brian, what you got?
Well, okay. Let's see. I'm gonna just go in this one right now because it's right in front of me. I mean, the least weird things are IKEA Allen keys.
Yes, I love it.
Everybody has in junk drawer. I have an empty snus. Do you know this product called snus? This is Scandinavian tobacco that you put under your lip. I have an old container that's empty, but in the top it has like this secret pouch where you're supposed to dispose of all the old ones, and it just has a random pill in it. I don't know what the pill is. It's probably illegal. You can look up pills online. You just gotta like get your magnifying glass out, which is also in my junk drawer, and then you can read the little fine print, and then you put it into Google search, and it'll always tell you what the pill is. So I don't know what that is. That's pretty weird. I got a really beautiful looking tube from a tube amp. I don't remember which amp. Oh wait, speaking of pills, I got some more pills. This is weird. This is what people give you when you're a musician. Careful what you say on stage. These ones I got. I was playing a show in rural New York, and I just flew a lot, and I was dead tired. I was trying to say something to the effect of not being able to sleep, but I meant more specifically like I haven't been able to sleep because I haven't had time. And then afterwards, somebody gave me a bunch of sleeping pills, and they're like, "Dude, trust me, these are great." And I don't mess around with sleeping pills, so I got those.
I love that they went right back into the drawer.
Yeah, I know. I should just throw them out. That's the thing about the junk drawer. You get kind of like, you almost get kind of like paranoid, like, or just superstitious. You don't want to just throw any old random thing out. Do you remember these? These are. Does this ring a bell for you here?
Oh yeah, dude.
These are novelty cards called wacky packages. And
oh like, yeah, man.
Spook. Yeah, this is great. These are, what's his name? Fuck, I'm forgetting the artist's name. Who did like Mouse, the graphic novels, and anyway,
Spiegelman.
Yeah, that's who it is. Yeah. So anyway, that's the studio junk drawer. There's also a lot of picks and a lot of IKEA Allen keys.
I love it. That we're definitely gonna have to bring up the IKEA Allen key. That's going to be a question we'll ask for future guests. How many do you think you have? Because I bet you I have conservatively 5, 5 within sight.
Yeah. I was thinking about IKEA Allen keys recently, and I was like, they probably have their own like smelting facility where they're like bringing in like metal and making keys. So like, how many keys do they make? They just throwing them out like business cards, like just like, here, fuck, take an Allen key. I don't know how to, whatever you're putting together, it comes with an Allen key.
I know they should really brand those more. Do colors or like yellow?
Sorry, we're trying to ad lib and be funny here, but the delay is making this like trippy. We really got to lean into it somehow and get getting more psychedelic here with our time delay.
It's actually not that bad on my end. It'll make for a fun listen. And
okay, good.
From now on, let's pretend we're on walkie-talkies, and every time before and after we talk, we'll go like that. That way we know when we're done talking.
Yeah, over.
Over. Your turn, Brett. You're supposed to say over. God damn it.
Yeah, like there's a moment where I finish talking and then you look kind of like blankly at me, and then you respond, and it's pretty good. It's a pretty good, like, this is all like a social experiment. It's good.
I mean, as long as the audio works, fuck it. There'll just be a funny little glitchy. People have to be like, I don't know, maybe we'll cut this part out and just see if people notice, and they'll be like, wow, this was an interesting cadence of a show. Okay, I'm going to ask a question now. What's the last music you listened to?
Well, just before I got on this interview, I was playing Lego with my daughter, and I was listening to side A of the Miles Davis's Jack Johnson tribute. I mean, that's not the musician Jack Johnson. I should clarify if anyone doesn't know. I think it's the box. Yeah, exactly. Not yeah, exactly. It has to line up with Miles Davis's era. So that side A, which I never really paid much attention to because I always thought it was like kind of like blues rock. It's kind of really bluesy, funky rock, and maybe I didn't give it much of a chance, but damn, it's awesome. It was super chill and hypnotic, and yeah, it was pretty groovy. It's good. It was good Lego with my daughter music.
And that is incredible. I also, just for comedy's sake, can you imagine Miles Davis doing a Jack Johnson tribute record, like a Hawaiian surfer Jack Johnson? Can't even wrap my head around that.
Yeah, that's someone should do that. Someone should make just like a weird little, like, I don't know, maybe it'll go viral. It'd be cool.
Yeah, AI. It'll be like an AI thing. Okay, so we are ending these episodes with a song from the guest. What Dusted song do you want us to end this mini episode with?
Oh, damn, that's a tough one. You could always play the first song on the last record. I guess there's a reason I put it first, because I thought maybe it was a good introduction to people who maybe have never heard me before. So it's probably a good place to start. And other than that, and if people go on Spotify or Tidal or whatever they're listening to, the number one track that comes up is called Property Lines. That's also a good place to start, but that's like 12 years old now. So maybe or 11. It's like 11 years old now. So may as well start with the newest on the new album,
which is Not Offering. Is that correct?
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. This has been so much fun. Okay, finish this sentence, Brian. Bumblefest 2023 is going to be.
It's gonna be. You cut out.
No, I didn't. That's you got to finish the sentence.
Yeah, it's gonna be glitch free. It's gonna be totally high speed.
All right, Brian, is there anything else you want to promote? Tell the people where to follow, what to listen to, I don't know, what to look for in your junk drawer, whatever you want to promote, man.
Yeah, where to find some mystery pills. Come see Dusted after the show at Bumblefest. I'll bring some down. Whatever they let me bring in the country. Yeah, you can find Dusted on all the usual places. Yeah.
Cool. You heard it here. Everyone go listen to Dusted. And we'll see you at Bumblefest, West Palm Beach, September 1st, September 2nd. Booyah. Brian, thank you so much, dude. This has been actually super fun. Maybe not in spite of, but because of the glitchiness.
Nice.
I just personally glitched in real life.
Yeah. Well, you got a little editing to do, and we're going to be sweet. Yeah. Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you so much, man.
I've given up. I've given up. I was so sure. So it goes, I am not anymore. They just keep taking. I was offering. I've given up. I've given up. I was so sure. So it goes, I am not anymore. They've taken everything. They take and then they just keep taking.